it's Nay. Welcome to Hey Nay. So the topic for today is innuendos and dating. I want to define innuendo first so that we're all on the same page. So innuendo, according to Google, okay, is an elusive or oblique remark or hint, typically a suggestive or disparaging one. And is when used in relationships, is typically referred to as sexual innuendos. So think of it in that sense. But I just want to jump right into the questions then. So the first question is, do you hide behind innuendos in the beginning phases of a relationship to prevent from being hurt? Or is it better to put your emotions out there as candidly as possible? I would have to lean towards sort of hiding behind them. I'm a huge believer in not revealing too much of yourself in the beginning. There needs to be mystery. There needs to be more to learn. You know what I mean? If I know everything about you, from our first encounter, what sense is there to continue? What else do I need to know? What else do I want to know? So I think sometimes it is okay to hide behind those things, because we're not showing our hand. We're not disclosing everything. And that can be okay. Definitely disclose things that are very, very important to you. But the person doesn't need to know every little thing about you in the very, very beginning. I think once things start getting serious, then, then you should start disclosing more and more about yourself. And, sometimes we use like the innuendos to test the waters, you know what I mean? Because we're not sure how the person's going to take it, you know what I mean? So like if you express your emotions very candidly, especially in the beginning, it could be too much. It could be a little overwhelming for that person. But that's something you should definitely do later on in a relationship, especially if it's consistent and you do feel like you trust this person and you like this person and there's a genuine connection there. Then yes, express your emotions candidly. But I want to say there's nothing wrong with innuendos. If you believe it's going somewhere, you get what I'm saying? If you believe you're heading in that direction, because like I said, it's like testing the waters. You're not sure what will fly and what will not. You get what I'm saying? And I mean strictly appropriate things. I'm not talking about anything inappropriate. So I'm like just appropriate innuendos. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. I really hope not. I hope everyone understands what I'm saying. Okay, cool. The next question is, and it's kind of similar. So, is it better to be straightforward, straightforward, or rely on innuendos? Does this change as the relationship progresses? Like I said, like in the beginning, it's like totally fine to rely on innuendos. I think I don't being straightforward, like I said, can be overwhelming. It could even be like an interrogation. You know what I mean? It could become too much. I feel like a lot of people may necessarily know how to be straightforward without being too assertive or being too revealing. So I think I would prefer the person to rely on innuendos then. But like I said, this is just the beginning, only the beginning. As the relationship progresses, the innuendos should definitely stop. They should slow down. I definitely agree with that. They should, there should be less of those. You know what I mean? Again, it's about testing the waters. If there's something that, you and your partner or the person you're seeing has yet to talk about or yet to experience together, then a little innuendo there can maybe push you in the right direction. It's very circumstantial, I would have to say. But like I said, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with innuendos. There's nothing wrong with them. The next question is, does it annoy you when a girl or guy makes a ton of sexual innuendos, especially early on? That is a good question, to be honest, because too much innuendos can be a thing. Because then you get to that point of becoming inappropriate. And you also get to the point of sort of not being serious or mature. So whether it's a girl or a guy for you, it can cross that line because some people don't understand it. Like I said, I'm talking more about appropriate innuendos, but there's some people who might think it's appropriate when it's not, So if you do too much of it, there's a chance that you might actually say something that you probably shouldn't have said. So I would say it's okay to use them early on, but not too much of them. Cool? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I know this topic was a little weird for everyone, but I'm trying to get back a little bit to more of the roots of this YouTube series, and it's just more about talking about things that we don't talk about. We need to have these conversations with our partners or with ourselves, and realizing how do we go about our dating lives. Like I said, a lot of us don't think about some of these things, and these are things that we should think about, at least let it cross our minds once. And now that you're actually watching this, I'm sure it's crossing your mind right now. And I'm glad to say that I've helped you along that way. But otherwise from that, that's it. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Continue watching. We're kicking butt with these episodes. More and more are coming out. So thank you so much. Like, love, share, subscribe, of course, and remember to always start your day off with a hey. Goodbye.